Hey everyone, this is Arian Tyson, the Dark Knight from St. Louis, Missouri, representing Slicktown to the fullest, and it is a very hot afternoon here in the STL. I just wanted to shoot this video because my heart is very heavy right now, and I am really going to just share some things that have been on my heart. And this is not business, this is personal. This is not something that is not for the weak at heart or for the ignorant. So if you're one of those people, I just highly suggest that you close this video out now, because no one has time for your foolishness. I'm just going to speak from my heart, because today is a very significant day, and it really became more significant when I woke up this morning and got some news that I was expecting, but it hurt anyway. Unless you all have been under a rock, today is the 50th anniversary of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s monumental I Have a Dream speech. And he outlined a dream that he had for a better world. And, you know, I wasn't around in 1963. I didn't come to 20 years later. And I can only imagine what life was like back then. My parents were born, and from stories that I've been told, it was really raw. It was really real. And it was not a good time to be, you know, a minority, especially African American. And he just, you know, Dr. King just poured out his heart on, you know, what he felt the world should be, and how he envisioned a world not only for himself but for his children, you know, growing up. And little did he know that, you know, not even 4 years after he delivered that historic speech, he would be assassinated, you know. But he made the most of his time while he was here, and he didn't even live to see 40 years, you know. So, you know, for those of you who feel like you have time and, you know, to get your, you know, to keep deferring your dreams, you need to wake up and pay attention. You really do, you know. And the thing about it is, today I woke up to the news that my best friend of 16 years, who is not African American, who is Caucasian, lost his mother today. And I'm saying to myself, if the world was the same way it was back in 1963, could I even say that my best friend and brother, would I even be able to say that he would be my best friend and brother? Because you have a lot of ignorant people that still exist that just don't seem to understand that, you know, united we stand, divided we fall. They don't seem to understand that concept. So, and the thing about it is, every white person isn't bad. Every black person isn't bad. And let me explain to you why today I have been crying all day. And I'm going to warn you, if I break down while I'm shooting this video, I just ask that you understand, because it's personal to me. This is not business, this is personal. I have known my best friend for 16 years this month. And my life has changed in the last 16 years since I met this young man. His life has changed in the 16 years that we've known each other. It has never been about black or white. it has, you know, we're different, but yet we're the same. And the thing about it is, what a lot of people don't understand is that ordinary or normal black folks and normal white folks have more in common than they realize. And neither one of us were born with a golden spoon in our mouths. You know, we both started from the bottom. And the thing is, you know, it takes an ignorant person to throw the race card in and say, you're just a victim to the system, or you're able to get ahead because of the institution, so to speak. And the thing about it is, you know, we both had dreams. We both have goals. We both have aspirations. And we're going after ours. And we're not making excuses. You know, excuses is for the weak. And what really sealed it for me, and why I'm going after my dreams as hard as I am, was because when I was at my lowest point, when the people that said they loved me walked out on me, the people that watched me grow up from a shy young boy, a shy, very naive young boy, to a grown man, turned their back on me, talked about me behind my back, threw slander on my name. When that happened, and I was left for dead, where I didn't have no food, where I had nothing to cook on, where the things that were given to me out of love were taken from me. My best friend and my brother, who lost his mother today, came to my side. He didn't. The only question he asked was, "Arian, what do you need?" And you have too many people that are walking around claiming to be your friend, and they don't care about you. They don't care. All they care about is what they can get from you. But I'm thankful that I was able to connect with someone, regardless of what their skin color was, that loved me despite my flaws. And he came and he helped me and pulled me up when I needed help, when I was too prideful to ask for help. And excuse me for the tears that are coming down my face, because I don't know where I would be right now if it wasn't for the fact that this lady, her name is Judy Jeffries, that God touched her to bring my best friend Mike into this world. I don't know where I would be right now. I would still be that same shy, naive, wet behind the ears guy who people just constantly smiled in their face to, but they lied and threw slander on his name behind his back. I had people walk away from me in 2011, almost 2 years to the day, this week. And to this day, I still don't know why. Because they lied. Because they weren't honest and forthright. Do you know the pain that it feels, that a person feels, to be ridiculed in the only place that he knew? And instead of lashing out, and instead being shut down and being taken down to their level, he smiled and walked away. I'm thankful for the 2 years that have passed since I was left for dead. What are you talking about? I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about where you walk into an apartment with no pot, no pans, no laundry detergent, for crying out loud. When all you have is the bed that you sleep on, no food, one spoon, one knife, one fork, and then most of the stuff that you were given, which were given by friends that you know that love you and that were happy for you, were taken from you in the blink of an eye. But instead of putting my personal business on Facebook, instead of calling them, B's and H's and all this other nonsense that I see people do on Facebook, I smiled and I pressed forward. And it's because of people like Mike Jeffries. It's people like Miss Judy Jeffries, who's in heaven right now, smiling down on me. And I thank God for the fact that I had a chance to see her Saturday and tell her that I'm thankful for the fact that she brought my best friend into my life. She gave birth to him. Because of that, I am the man that I am now. It took a man who went against the grain, against conventional wisdom, like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., to speak a word of hope into an ignorant nation and an ignorant world, to the point that I was able to go to a school to meet my best friend, who has been beside me for 16 years. I'm hurting just like he's hurting. I don't know the hurt that he has because I still have my birth mother. But I feel the pain that he feels right now. And I have peace in knowing that she had her own relationship with God, to know that I'm going to see her again. And I thank God for my brother being there during the darkest time of my life. And as one of my friends told me on Facebook this morning, I'm going to stop saying that was the darkest time of my life. That was a light that came on. Because I stopped caring what people thought of me. And I stopped trying to live up to people's unrealistic expectations. I'm not existent anymore. I'm living. And if that's a problem for somebody, well, that's just too bad. I'm operating in my passion on purpose. And after everything that I've been through over the last 2 years, where promises was all I heard and promises were broken, I don't even want to know why they were broken. I don't even want to know why I was lied to, why I was misled, why I was betrayed, and why I was left for dead. But you know what? I ain't dead no more. Because I have people around me that love me genuinely, that accept me for who I am, and whose I am, and who I am becoming. That's what it's about. I don't care what you've done. All I care about is that you're honest with me and that you're honest with yourself. Because if you're not willing to be honest with yourself, I know for a fact you're not going to be honest with me. So don't even waste my time with the foolishness. I'm going after my dreams, and if you have a dream, protect it and go after it wholeheartedly. And I guarantee you, I'm telling you what I know for myself. The people that are meant to be in their life, like Mike Jeffries is meant to be in my life, and so many others are going to show themselves, and they're going to reveal themselves. And the snakes that are talking about you behind your back, they are going to be giving their walking papers. If I didn't care about you, I would not have took the time to open myself up to you and be transparent as much as I've been on this video. Stop wasting time. Stop making excuses and get it done by whatever means necessary. Dr. King gave his life for his dream. Are you willing to give your life for yours? I can't answer that for you. I can answer it for me. I'm going to give whatever I can with all the strength in me to make sure that the dreams that I have, the dreams that have been spoken over me, don't die. Make this the day, August 28th, 2013. If you're not living, make that the day that you start to live and stop merely existing. Peace.